Hey everybody, it's your Uncle Bear. Happy Monday to you. So, I finally made it back home today and got my truck in the shop. They're checking out some goofy noises in the transmission for me, and also I had a check engine light come on for, I don't know, something to do with an injector and my rail pressure. Yeah, anyway. So, that being said, the reason for this particular video, and I want you guys to share the shit out of this because I want it to go all the way to Donald Trump, okay? And here's the deal. Mr. President, I backed you. I still back you for the most part. But this big beautiful bill, the part where there's no tax on overtime, so if you're single and make under $100,000 a year, you can deduct up to $10,000 for overtime. If you're married jointly and file jointly rather, and you make less than $200,000, you can deduct up to $20,000 for overtime. No, that is not what we agreed on, Mr. President. We agreed on when people get their paychecks, the overtime on there is their pay rate times how many hours of overtime without anything taken out of it. That's what you made it sound like, and you need to hold to that agreement. Don't give us this, funny language stuff. That's not fair. That's not fair. And not to mention the fact, you get out there on the East Coast or the West Coast, and you have people that are doing skilled labor jobs like welders, plumbers, electricians. They're making more than $100,000 a year, every one of them. And every one of them's putting in overtime. And that's just so they get no tax breaks on their overtime. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. And also, your illegal immigrant plans. You're now talking about backing off on deporting illegal immigrants if they're in the farming or meat packing or restaurant industries. Really, Mr. President? They're still illegal immigrants. They need to go. And don't give me this shit that, Americans won't do those jobs. Yes, they damn sure will. When I first got out of the military, I took the first job I was able to get, sweeping wet feathers in the kill area of a turkey plant for $3.15 an hour. Don't tell me Americans won't do those jobs. They'll do what they fucking need to do to survive. And there are Americans out there. If you pay them well, Americans will work. Just because these companies don't want to give up the precious little bit more of their profit to pay people what's right for these menial jobs does not make it okay to just leave illegal immigrants here to do them. They can come in on their work visas just like they always have, but the ones that are here illegally need to go, plain and simple. That's all I got for today, kids. I'm pissed, Mr. President. And by the way, I'm an over-the-road truck driver. What are you going to do for me? What are you going to do for me? I heard there's a bill somewhere talking about overtime for truck drivers. That's all well and good for a company driver that drives for somebody locally and gets paid by the hour. But an over-the-road driver, we get paid by the mile. The company drivers do, and like I say, I own my own, so it's not going to help me in the least. What are you going to do to help me? Are you going to do something to get these shop labor rates down, or bring freight rates up? That'd be kind of neat. Maybe some regulation on the brokers, huh? That'd be all right. Be safe, everybody. Have a good week.